It's time for Rick's preview of game number 56, Buffalo at Montreal. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. Yes, we've got the game number 56. It's the fourth game of the season between these two teams. I have some NHL and Habs and Sabres news. I've got stats for the game. I've got the lineups. I've got the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, be the first person in the chat with that exact pick, and be from Canada because I pay through Interac and it's only available in Canada. Pity. What else do I say here? Then you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interac. And good luck to everybody who makes a guess. My guess tonight is 3-2 Buffalo in overtime. I think the first goal is going to be Skinner. I didn't do that very well. Skinner. Much better. So 3-2 Buffalo in OT, and Skinner gets the first goal. I also have a new sponsor, Roblaws. Good food, higher prices at Roblaws, owning conservatives with your food dollars. Roblaws, we're there for you to gouge you and rip you off. Roblaws, we're yellow because we think you're too chicken shit to do anything about it. Roblaws. All right, we've got this game here. Nope, got news first, but we do have this game here. Okay, this is NHL. In the pod on Monday, I was asking, did anybody know what happened with the Morgan Rielly appeal? Well, Morgan Rielly's suspension will be upheld, says Gary Bettman. He says the Sens Ridley Gregg's slap shot into the empty net was utterly irrelevant to Rielly's actions, and the Leafs and NHLPA's defense of it preposterous. So probably the one and only time I agree with Gary Bettman, the only thing different, I would have added games to that. But Morgan Rielly's suspension of 5 games is upheld. I imagine he will start serving them immediately. We'll see what happens with the Leafs. Buffalo and Montreal tied with 52 points after 55 games. So these are very, stats-wise anyway, very similar teams. And we'll see because whoever wins this game is going to go ahead. In one-goal games, the Sabres are 6-8-4 for a .444 points percentage in one-goal games. Montreal is 15-8-8 with a .613 points percentage. Now, despite that, because I just said 3-2 Buffalo, despite this better winning percentage, I guess, in one-goal games, I still think that we lose to Buffalo in overtime, probably in overtime, but I just think we lose to Buffalo today. Gut feeling, we'll see. I hope not. I love to watch. I watch every game. I love to see them win. Sabres power play has been good the last 3 seasons. This year, not. And it's costing them points. Habs power play has been bad the last 3 seasons. This year, it's good. Figure it out. One of the reasons it's good is this guy here, Uri Slavkovsky. He's on an 8-game point streak, which is a Habs record all-time for teenagers. He has 12 points in that time frame. 6 of those points are on the power play. So he is definitely contributing to the power play, and I think part of the reason why it's getting better. And then I think once we get Lane Hudson here next season, it's going to contribute even more to that power play. It's going to be even better. He has no points, though, versus Buffalo so far this season. So tonight, let him get his add one more game to that streak and get some points against Buffalo. For tonight, I had written Monty and Nets tonight, and that's confirmed. So Monty is going to get the start tonight. And then this is not confirmed, but Primo tomorrow in Pittsburgh is my guess. Allen, it was Monty, Allen, Monty, Primo. I think that's the way they're going to go rest of the way. And that, quite frankly, that's the way they should go. Except they should trade Allen and then let Primo get more starts. But for now, Monty should get 2 starts for everyone they both get, the other guys. That's my opinion. That seems to be what they're doing. Okay, Darren Drager says all quiet on the trade front right now for the Habs. And to sort of counter that, Pierre Lebrun says Montreal has called Anaheim to inquire about Trevor Zegras. Apparently 5 teams are interested in Trevor Zegras, Montreal being one of them. So you figure out which one is right. Jesse Ilonen, and that's not how it's pronounced anymore. Ulonen and Jordan Harris are in tonight. Harris, I guess, had a concussion. He had to have had a concussion, but he's fine now. Mike Pezzetta and Jonathan Kovacevic are out, and that's the news. That's the news that is news. Let's go to this. Buffalo, 24, 27, and 4 for 52 points. Montreal, 22, 25, and 8 for 52 points. That's the game tonight in Montreal. How to watch this game? Start time 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. It'll be on Sportsnet across the board in Canada in English, and in the Habs region on RDS in French. Sabres region, MSG Buffalo, and streaming ESPN Plus, RDS, Sportsnet Plus, or Sportsnet Now. It's the same as where I'm watching it tonight. And season series, let's see, October 23rd in Buffalo, 3-1 Montreal. December 9th in Buffalo, 3-2 Montreal in a shootout. And January 4th in Montreal, 6-1. They kind of stomped on us. And then tonight, February 21st, in Montreal. And we'll see what happens there if that trend continues, sort of like they're going to win in each other's rinks. Last 10 games. Sabres are 4-6-0. They lost their last game to Anaheim. And the Canadiens are 3-6-1. And they lost their last 2, Washington and the Rangers. Home and away. Buffalo is the away team, so they're 12-14-0 on the road, and Montreal is 11-18-0 at home. I mean, you can see where I'm kind of going with Buffalo's going to win tonight. I hope, anyway, or I'm just crazy, but that could be. In the Atlantic Division, top to bottom, Panthers have taken over the top and have held it for just a little bit. 78 points. Boston next with 77. Toronto next with 68. Tampa with 65. And then Detroit with 64. Buffalo with 52, as Montreal has. They're tied in points and percentage, but Buffalo has 2 more wins. And then Ottawa with 49 points. So they're sort of catching up. Now they're only 3 behind. In the NHL, bottom 10, top to bottom, Calgary, 57 points. Pittsburgh, 56 points. Buffalo, Montreal, 52 points. Arizona, 50 points. So, by the way, Buffalo is in, seventh from the bottom. Ottawa, 49. Columbus, 44. Anaheim, 42. San Jose, 35. And Chicago, 33. So you can see basically those bottom 4, I don't know that that's going to change. We'll see. There's still enough time for it, but I mean, it's been pretty consistent. Tail of the tape, scoring chances for percentage, 44.6%, 29th for Montreal, and 50.2% for Buffalo, that's 19th. Goals per game, 2.78 for Montreal, 27th, 2.93 for the Sabres, 21st. Goals against per game, 3.53 for Montreal, 28th, and 3.07 for the Sabres, 14th. Power play percentage, 20.1% for Montreal, 18th, and a paltry 14.6% for Buffalo, 27th. PK percentage, 74% even for Montreal, but 31st, and 79.8% on the PK for Buffalo, 14th. Head-to-head record, Montreal 2-1-0, Buffalo 1-1-1. Face-offs. Buffalo is 46.6%, 30th in the league, and Habs are 52.6%, 6th in the league, but it is dropping, with Monahan gone and Dvorak out, that's what's going to happen. Shots on goal allowed and shots on goal for the allowed, 29.1 for Buffalo, 33.7 for Montreal, and shots on goal for 31.8 for Buffalo and 28.3 for Montreal. Players to watch over the last 5 games. Points: Jordan Greenway with 5, Nick Suzuki with 8. Goals: Greenway with 3, Suzuki with 5. Assists: Dylan Cousins with 3 and Mike Matheson with 5. Plus minus: Casey Middlestat with a +5 and Cole Caulfield with a +4. Team leaders in goals is JJ Peterka for them, 19 goals, and Nick Suzuki for us with 20. Points: Casey Middlestat with 44, Nick Suzuki with 53. Average time on ice: Rasmus Dahlin, 25-24. Mike Matheson, 25-24. Exactly the same. Wins. Okay, I'm going to have fun with this one. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I'm just going to call him Luukkonen because that's easiest. Has 14. Sam Montembeault has 12. And those should be the 2 goalies tonight is what I'm kind of expecting. Top 5 in scoring: Casey Middlestat, 13 goals, 31 assists, 44 points for Buffalo, +14. Rasmus Dahlin, 14 goals, 28 assists, 42 points, -8. Peterka, 19 and 18 for 37 points and a +6. Alex Tuck, 15 and 22 for 37 points and even. And Skinner, 17 and 17 for 34 points and a -2. And probably 10 of those 17 goals are against Montreal. Sure feels like it. Habs top 5. We're going to exclude Sean Monahan, who I think had a hat trick the other day, but I know had his first goal at least over there in Winnipeg. Nick Suzuki, 20 goals, 33 assists, 53 points, -12. Cole Caulfield, 19 goals, 26 assists, 45 points, -1. Mike Matheson, 7 and 34, 41 points, -17. Juraj Slafkovsky, 12 and 18 for 30 points and a -11. And Brendan Gallagher, 8 goals, 8 assists, 16 points, -23. Now, that is temperature. That's freaking cold. And that's, not great. Goalie comparison: Luukkonen, 14 and 2 with a 2.54 goals against and a 9.10 save percentage. Monty, or you can call him Snacks. That's what the boys call him. Snacks is 12, 9 and 4 and a 3.21 goals against and a 9.03 save percentage. We'll look at the forward lines for Buffalo. Tage Thompson in between Skinner and Tuck. I'm not going to do that all night, I hope. Then that's line 1. Middlestat, Greenway, and Cousins, line 2. Krebs, Benson, and Peterka, line 3. Gergensons, Robinson, and Okposo, line 4. Habs lines: Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav. That's not going to change. Newhook, Roy, and Anderson, line 2. Evans, Armia, Gallagher, line 3. Gignac, Pearson, and Ullinen, line 4. Makes sense. It's line 4. Defensive pairings: you got Dahlin and Yokiharu, first pairing. Breeson and Clifton, second pairing. And Clague, our old, he played here for a little while, part of a season. Cale Clague and Eric Johnson, line or defensive pairing 3. Habs pairings: a little bit of a change here. If these are the accurate pairings, Matheson and Savard back together for the first pair. Struble and Gooley, second pair. And Jackeye and Harris, third pair. And we'll see how that works out. I think that's all I got. Not too bad. Pulled it off in a little bit of good time there. Hangout at 7, post game right after. That's tonight. Please check it out and give this one a thumbs up. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. And have a good whatever. Enjoy the game tonight. Go Habs, go. Keep your stick on the ice. And ciao, everybody.